Hi folks, and welcome. I was asked the question, what is the Illuminati? Now, I have spoken in depth about the Illuminati in my webinars, but conventionally, people are asking me these questions because they want to know my insights into it. So folks, this is not going to be a conventional explanation. This is going to be an in-depth explanation lasting only a few minutes, but by that time you will have understood more than most people on this planet will do. And I'm sorry about the negative state of my expressions. If I was to go straight into it, people will find it tricky to keep up with it. So I give it a little bit of negativity, then I'll go into the full explanation. The Illuminati was founded in Germany during a period of what they call Enlightenment, albeit the period of the Renaissance. That, of course, you already know. That's on Wikipedia and all the other websites. It's the insights that is going to interest you. It is the parsing, it is the syntax that is going to interest you. Illuminati is very different from Illuminatis. Listen very carefully what I'm about to tell you. If I said to you that you are ill, or you have an illness, or that you have done something illegal, how do you spell it? Well, it's I-double-L, which means that you are in sickness, or you've done something unlawful. Even though Justin explained it to me very well, the word legal or illegal means the undoing of God's law, and illegal means no undoing of the God's law. Here comes the catches. The Illuminati means the people of the ill light, the people of the sickness, the people that hold the sickness of the light. It is the light of sickness. So if you remove the prefixes, what you are left with is illumination. And that is why you have two groups sitting right in front of your face, sitting right in front of your ears, between your ears. The people of the Illuminati, which are the people of illness, and the people of Illuminati. Yes, they exist, which means the people of the light. Now here comes the second, if not the third, twist. Illuminati is not the source of light. That's the solar sun. Illuminati, not Illuminati, Illuminati means people of the moonlight shadow. This is the shadow world. These are people that live on and pretend that they have source of light. The moon, ladies and gentlemen, like lunar, is essentially a reflection of your solar sun. What you have is Illuminatis, who are nothing more than moonlight shadows, and Illuminatis, which is ill light of the moonlight shadows. That's why the Renaissance period was never a period of enlightenment, but it was just a temporary escape from the period that we know as the Dark Ages. Ladies and gentlemen, economically, psychologically, you know you still exist and occupy the period of Dark Ages. This is why so many governments, politicians are able to pull the wool over your eyes, getting you to believe, just like the Illuminatis, that somehow they're the people of the light. Here comes the fourth and final twist to this. If I go into the fifth dimension, it'll take longer. So I will end it with the fourth dimensional thinking. Lucifer is nothing more than the shadow. Just like Venus pretending, like Lucifer, pretending to bring up the sun in the early morning hours, is just an egotistic statement that a small planet, that a small bit of light has the strength to bring up the solar sun in your world, in your earth, on your planet. The list would go on, depending upon which contract it opens. What I'm saying to you, just as Lucifer is nothing more than an egotistic statement, so it is with the Illuminatis, an egotistic statement, and so it is with foul means and foul practice, with the words of the passe and the syntax, that it is people of the ill light. Ladies and gentlemen, we call this the non-starter. Whether it is Luciferians, whether it is the people of the light, the illumination, or whether it's loonies, it's all just words. Words in your mind to give you the prominence of what I'm talking about. And when Miller says, when he taught Bill Clinton to explain to the committee, would you like me to tell the American people that the American money is just the verb in the money? It's just verb of the thinking. Go and watch the movie Current Wars. And in there, there's a beautiful scene where the lady turns around and says, do you want the whole world to think that your name is nothing more than a verb? Letting you know the verb is nothing more than a thinking process. It was never a word of practicality. It was never a jumping word, a doing word. This is passe, ladies and gentlemen. What I've also offered you is the syntax of how these words work without the mathematical interface, which I will show you later on in these videos. Hopefully, I have made it very clear. The Illuminati, illness, illegal, Luciferians, Lucifer, all of this is nothing more than the non-starters. They never went anywhere. They have nothing to say. Leave it at that. You folks out there are positive in your mind, so you don't need to constantly think about all those things in your world that are not, as opposed to that are. Thank you very much for listening to me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like what I have to say, subscribe to it. Make your comments. Other than that, see you next time, folks. Bye-bye now.